wrestler who stopped attempted murder by Rajah Jackson, details horrifying experience. To say Rajah Jackson could have killed pro wrestler Stuart Smith had nobody stopped him isn't an exaggeration. In fact, the man who intervened insists that would have been the case had he not rushed into the ring when he did. "I think he would have killed him," Doug Mallow, also known as The Epic, said Monday on the Scaling Up podcast. "I promise you he would have killed him." Mallow has been credited with saving Stuart's life in the wake of Jackson's vicious blindside attack this past Saturday at a WWE ID-affiliated KnockX Pro Wrestling Academy event in Los Angeles. The incident was live-streamed as Stuart, whose wrestling name is Psycho Stu, was involved in a match interrupted by Jackson, the son of former UFC champion Quinton Rampage Jackson. What was originally believed to be a spot, a pre-planned sequence in a match, quickly turned into a nightmare scenario after Jackson picked up and slammed Smith, then proceeded to repeatedly punch him in the face. A first wrestler, likely confused by what was transpiring, initially tried to stop Jackson but to no avail. Then Mallow rushed in and jumped on Jackson's back to get him off, but not before Jackson had landed more than 20 punches as Smith lay on the canvas unconscious. A horde of wrestlers swarmed the ring to assist. Smith was rushed to the hospital. Mallow told USA Today that Smith was awake and talking Sunday, but had broken bones in his face and lost a lot of teeth. Mallow added that Smith could be released from the hospital Sunday, although it's unclear as of Tuesday if he'd been discharged. Roughly 48 hours after the incident, Mallow detailed the horrifying experience and issued a fiery message to Jackson during his appearance on the Scaling Up podcast. "I'm telling you to calm down. I'm not even fighting. I'm not even being hostile," Mallow said. "Then you're trying to fork and get low or do this, change positions, and I'm over here having to swim with you, all this other shit. And then you punch me in the FI after we're breaking it up, you loser. That's why you got headbutt, and that's why I punched you. You're lucky I was tired from the match before this. What kind of person are you? You low-life fucking clown. You want clout, so you beat up a guy that's half unconscious. You punch a guy that's trying to break up a fight, not even trying to fight you. I wasn't even trying to hurt you. Rajah Jackson not the only one to blame?" Jackson's attack on Smith stemmed from a backstage incident, which was also live-streamed. Smith, working in character, is seen confronting Jackson before smashing a beer can on his head, which may have been gimmicked or modified to safely be used as a weapon. The moment is unexpected for Jackson, who takes umbrage with what transpired. Smith apologizes to Jackson for not realizing that he isn't a worker, not a pro wrestler. The apology is eventually accepted. KnockX trainer Rhino Anoa'i is heard saying, "We'll make something out of it," and it's agreed that Jackson will be part of Smith's match later on, with the two men seen shaking hands multiple times. While walking from the backstage area into the crowd, Jackson is told by wrestler Andre Joel Hudson to give him his receipt, meaning to respond with a hard or real hit once he interferes in the match. For that reason, Mallow's anger isn't restricted to just Jackson. "Let me put it this way. I don't like Rajah. I think Rajah's a sut person for what he did, but I think AJ's a bigger shut person for gassing him up to be in that ring, to leading him to ruin his own life, to hurt somebody that AJ also has a problem with," Mallow said. "You can't tell me that's... I don't believe in coincidence." Hudson ruined two people's lives. KnockX accused of impeding police investigation. The Los Angeles Police Department was reported to have been investigating the incident, but as of Tuesday, Jackson hadn't been arrested or charged with a crime. Could that be because of KnockX efforts into a cover-up? According to Mallow and his friend, fellow pro wrestler Ian Morgan, KnockX management reached out to company representatives who attended the event, encouraging them not to cooperate with the police investigation. Mallow and Morgan shared screenshots of direct messages to support their claim. "The most disgusting thing is that the people at this school are being encouraged to not cooperate with the police," Morgan said. "From what I hear, the police were there investigating the scene shortly after Stu was removed, and there has been multiple requests that have gone downstream from upper management to not talk with the police directly if they are contacted, and to only let a certain group of individuals interact with the police. That is extremely dishonest. You guys let your friend almost die, and now you're trying to have people lie for you. And F you to every single person who replied to them, yes sir. You are all weak sacks of shut, and I hope you rot in hell. You are wasting oxygen that other people could be breathing. Go F yourself, said Malo. I'm sorry to Stu that the people that said they were your friends let this happen.